What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a full, quick review of my Nexus. My Moto X. I'm sorry, my Moto X Pure Edition cell phone. I didn't do a review last time, a full review. I just did the unboxing really quick, just to give you guys a quick unboxing of the phone. But today I'm going to do a really quick um review of the phone, what I like about the phone, what I don't like about the phone, and uh, real quick battery life explanations and exactly how the phone has been to me so far, given the last couple of days. I already customized it. I have Go Launcher on the phone, as you can see. It's customized. I use Go Launcher as my main launcher. I don't like the stock launcher. Okay, the few things I do like about the phone and what actually made me buy the phone is the removable storage. As I stated before in my previous video and my unboxing, I added 128 gig micro SD card. It also has, I bought the 32 gig variant on Moto Maker. As you can see, I have Moto Maker open in the background right there, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Um, the second thing I like about the phone is the fact that it has front-facing speakers. I love the front-facing speakers. They get very loud, very crisp, in-your-face sound. The other thing I like about the phone is the fact that, uh, unlike other phones out there on the market, like Samsung and the rest of the phones that are currently out there on the market, this is the closest phone to my stock Nexus in terms of the build and what they actually put on the phone. It has almost zero bloatware in terms of applications installed. As you can see, it pretty much has some basic stuff. Motorola Connect there. Then you have basic Motorola controls like your Motorola gestures and stuff like that, which is right there, Motorola gestures. And then other than that, like I said, it's a very slick, clean interface. There's not much on the phone that would warrant you to want to run and uninstall everything. The third thing that I enjoy about the phone is it's very snappy. Unlike coming from a Nexus 5, the phone was aging, the SoC was aging, so it showed its age in a lot of different ways. In addition, I like the 5.7 uh, inch screen on the phone. It's very vibrant. It I can hold it in my hand like this and view movies and stuff, and watch music videos on YouTube, which I prefer to hold my phone this way when I'm watching YouTube videos and stuff. I actually love how the phone feels in the hand. Now, a few of my gripes about the phone is everybody says that, oh, it's natural when you hold the phone for your hand to hit this dimple, but for some reason I have like Edward Scissorhand type fingers. So for some reason my hand always wants to, for some reason, I don't know if everybody else has small fingers, but it's not natural for that button, this dimple, to be here, because holding it here, and this is just a gripe of my own, holding it here, it doesn't feel like I have a substantial grip in the phone. If I put my pointer finger here and hold the phone like this, it kind of feels like more of my weight is focused, like I'm want to drop it holding it that way. My hand tends to want to go towards either by up here by the dual LED, or actually go right where the camera lens is, which I constantly find myself wiping the camera lens off. That's just my personal issue with it. I don't feel like the dimple should be here. I kind of feel like because the phone is longer, the dimple should be up closer to where the LED, dual LED flash is, or you just shouldn't have the dimple at all. Getting back to this little accent piece that we have here, love it. Absolutely love this accent piece. I don't know what they finished this plastic with, because it is plastic, but it is fairly tough. It doesn't feel, I kind of threw it, chucked it in my pocket a few times, and I'm working around a lot of stuff. I sit it on the table. I have a case on the phone, as you can see. The case did get kind of scratched up quite a bit, but that's what cases are for. They're designed to get scratched up. You scratch them up, bang them up, and you buy a new one. It's probably like $2-3 on eBay. My next issue with the phone is every now and again, while I'm using the phone, it will random. I'm not blaming this on the phone itself or the hardware. I don't know if it's the case or something I'm doing wrong, which is probably just something I'm doing wrong. But every now and again, when I'm doing stuff, it'll have a slight delay. Like when I'm going in, I'm thinking it's my launcher. I think its Go launcher is not really optimized for Marshmallow 6.1 because I think we have 6.1 as it speaks. Now we do get Marshmallow fresh out the box. When I went in, I updated it, and fresh out the box, we went to Marshmallow. So as you can see, 6.0, Marshmallow, and we got our little game there, but I'm not going to play it because I don't want to. So yeah, we get Marshmallow fresh out the box. That is much appreciated. Also, all day from 7 o'clock, which I absolutely love, all day I've been using this phone since 7 a.m. full charge, and I have been at work. I recently got off work not that long ago for roughly 10 hours, a little over. And as you can see, from 100% from 7 a.m. all the way to roughly around like around 6 o'clock is when I actually had to put it back on the charge because I'm around 7%. All day this is my usage. It varies from person to person because each person's load is different. I was using everything from, I was using Torrent. As you can see, I was downloading something on Torrent Pro. 10% of that was used to that. Obviously, the screen is going to use the most because I had minimal brightness. I don't kick it all the way up. As you can see, my brightness is always there. I never go past that. I was using that, and randomly I decided, okay, I want to go ahead and use Google Play Music. So I booted up Google Play Music, which that is not on here for some reason, but I had that on and I was rocking with that all day, playing my music over Wi-Fi, and I was pulling that. I got close. No lie, as you can see the graph right there, I got close from 7 a.m., 8 o'clock, from 7 all the way down to around 6. I'd say close to like around 5 something, maybe 6 o'clock before I even plugged it up. Straight close to, I'd say, not bragging, around 8 to 9 hours of on-screen time before I had to plug it in and charge it. Now, that is with that much screen brightness. I was running, as you can see, Torrent Pro. My screen was off and on. I got my Go launcher going. I had Google Play Music rolling around. I was had a couple of tabs. I was on Hangouts. I had some YouTube stuff going. I was searching for ROMs online. So I was doing quite a bit of a few things in the background. But I also was turning my phone off as these things were running in the background because I don't need my screen on while I'm listening to music unless I'm watching videos. But that is my usage in battery life. I can say the battery for me is excellent. Now, the turbocharger that they include with the phone, as you can see, I still got my sticker on here, is an amazing an addition to this device. It literally does. When they say it's a turbocharger, it definitely turbocharges. This thing is amazing. It'll charge my phone in no time flat. That part about Motorola is true, and I love, love, love this freaking charger. I'm actually buying an Anki charger that is 18 watts, 2 amps. So it's the same output as this one, or maybe a little bit higher. I'm not sure. But it is a turbocharger as well, an Anki turbocharger for this phone, so I can have the removable USB cable on it, because this is nice, but this one stays home. I want something that charges just as fast as that, as the Motorola charger that I can take with me, because I'm using my Lenovo charger right now, and it charges the phone. It'll do the job, but does it charge fast? No. It charges at average speed, which is okay. But if I want to charge it up real fast so I can go back to doing whatever it is that I was doing, I'd like to be able to do that. And that charger for the Lenovo tablet, 10-inch tablet, is not that good. And I'll probably end up using that turbocharger for this, because they say it doesn't work with other devices, but it does. I put it on my Nexus 5 and it turbocharged that thing in like maybe 5 minutes. I got 50%, 56% charge in 5 minutes on my Nexus 5. I don't know if that's because the battery's smaller and it charges quicker, or if it's just because that it does pull in a charge a little bit faster. I don't know how any of that stuff actually works, but I know it charges everything pretty quickly. This quicker. I do have all the Moto features disabled. That could help benefit from the extra battery life, the extra battery gain that I've seen, because I find it's not a bad thing, but I find all the Moto features pointless. I find them to be uh, absolutely ridiculous to have swipe over the phone, yell out to call my phone. Uh, all of that extra stuff is nice. Yes, it's nice to have it, but is it necessary? No, especially coming from the Nexus 5, where the only thing that I had on my phone was the notification LED. I don't miss the notification LED with this phone, simply because I can just hit the power button, turn it back on, and I can see my notifications. You quickly forget about the things that you were worried about before you get the phone, like a notification LED. I was worried about, okay, they claim that there's a notification LED underneath the speaker. I was going to root the phone as soon as I got it so I could access that LED, but does it really matter? No, because out of mind, out of sight. As soon as I got the phone, I totally forgot about the notification LED, because I either have my phone on vibrate and I'll hear it, feel it, or like I said, I hit the power button and I can see my notifications. The notification LED is no longer relevant in my mind. I don't even really think about it anymore. As for the active display, where you swipe your hand over the screen to see the time, another useless feature, because not only do I swipe my hand over the screen for it to unlock or show the features on the screen, it also does it every freaking time I look at the screen as well. That's annoying. That's also, I feel as though it's also a battery drain, because if I swipe my hand, it lights up. If I look at it, it lights up. Okay, you can get disabled, because now I don't need you anymore, because now you're actually not a benefit to me. You're a hindrance, because if I'm out somewhere and I'm not near a power outlet for my turbocharger to mean anything to me, yeah, that active display is actually going to hurt me, because now it's using battery life that I would otherwise need to save in the event that I need to scramble to get to a power outlet. Useless to me. Um, as for the phone speed, everything on this phone is absolutely beautiful. I have a tempered glass screen protector on here. I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see the ridge there. Got that off of eBay. So if you want a glass screen protector, I say go for a glass screen protector for this device, because it actually helps the screen pop, not one of them Skinomi's screen protectors. Not that Skinomi's bad, because my girlfriend actually has a Skinomi glass screen protector, but I've heard bad things about it not being rounded at the edge or small enough, and it actually interferes with some of the cases that you get. This one, it was an off-brand screen protector. Took eons for me to actually get the thing, which is why it took me so long to do this video. But now that I got it, I complained about the shipping, and I actually ended up getting two out of it instead of one. So it taking a little bit of time was well worth it. But like I said, it's beautiful. It 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 actually does not scratch. It's a very good glass screen protector, and like I said, it helps the screen look absolutely beautiful. Another thing that is actually nice about this phone is that I did a previous video for you guys about my Raspberry Pi and Kodi on it. I recently installed Kodi on my cell phone. As you can see, it's right there in my app. So we'll go ahead and boot that up. And as you can see, it's the more recent Kodi, and it is the best thing I've ever seen on a phone. Like, older phones can run it. I'm sure my Nexus 5 can run Kodi, but it is buttery smooth on this phone. I'm talking Betty Crocker. Like, that's how smooth it is. Like, it will glide, and it is just beautiful. Shout out to my co-worker at work who put me on to this build. This build that you see here is the Beast, made by Chris B. Shout out to him too, because this build is awesome. And I'm actually going to do a video right after I do this one about setting up step by step this build here. So stay tuned for that, people. But this build is awesome. You got your TV shows. You got live television, IP TV Stalker. I haven't gotten that working. I still haven't gotten that working, but in a little bit of time that I've had to mess around with Kodi, I have realized that some things do work perfectly fine. Other things take a little bit of messing around with. That I'm gonna have to mess around with a little bit more. But again, flawless, absolutely flawless. And then just to show you guys something here, we got TV shows. So we're going to go ahead and hit TV shows. Try to keep this in frame at the same time while I do that, if everything loads up. With Kodi, some things are hit and miss. Go to TV Genesis. We'll go to networks. Let's do ABC, and it'll give me a listing of all my ABC shows. So we're going to go ahead and just go to, as you can see, that loads up. The pictures load up real fast. We're going to go ahead and hit Agent Carter. Let that work. We got season 1, season 2 here. Go ahead and hit season 1. I don't watch this TV show, but as you can see, it's working. I hit the show. It loads up in Genesis. 2, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. It basically counts down how long it's taken to find the torrents associated with each one of these episodes. So you're not actually downloading the torrent, as I told before, and I'm going to basically repeat this over again when I actually go to it. The video about the actual Kodi device, and the Raspberry Pi, installing it on the Raspberry Pi. It actually looks for it, so it tells you how long it's taken, and once it finds it, which normally isn't under a minute, I'd say, because that was less than 60 seconds, so it was under a minute to find that. And then it basically shows all the different torrent files that are hosting these episodes of episode whatever I just clicked, 1, 2, I can't remember which one it was. So you just pick one, and then it'll go ahead, and if it's not available, let you know it's not available. You go to the next one, you hit it, it'll go ahead and start loading up the file. And as you can see, it says working. And then if the file is available, it'll play the file. If it's not,
and now
it
it's
won't.
time for the Captain America Adventure Program.
And you can hear the speakers. They're very loud.
Tonight's thrilling tale takes us deep into the heart
that
of
was
the
front-facing speakers on that thing. The thing is, I love the phone for the front-facing speakers. I don't have to cut my hand around the phone to hear it. I hear it. Again.
You lousy Krauts are in big trouble once Captain America gets here.
When I'm through with you, Hitler, you're
like, that's bananas. Like, to have a phone with front-facing speakers, I don't think I'll ever go back to a phone. I'll wait until this phone is on its last legs. I'll even go as far as using duct tape to keep the phone assembled correctly, just to make sure I keep my front-facing speakers on whatever phone I get after this, because having front-facing speakers, I can't even speak tonight because I'm running on nothing, is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and stop that so we don't get in any trouble. But as you can see, Kodi, excellent, excellent, excellent. It runs flawlessly on my Moto X Pure. So if you have anything with a fairly decent processor, Kodi's a light build. You can toss it on almost anything. But again, excellent phone. Love this phone. And I have no gripes about it. I love the fact that it also takes the SD card and turns it into physical memory. Any other things that I find that might be good or bad about this phone, and I'll let you guys know in future updates. But in the past 2 or 3 weeks that I've had this phone, is excellent. Also, I don't know if Motorola is still offering it, but on their website, when you fill out for the phone to get the phone, and I also told one of my coworkers this, when you fill out for the phone, you actually, as you can see, you can pick your phone, pick the different builds, storage capacities, accents, engravings. They were offering what was Motorola credit. If you you fill out your information for the phone on Moto Maker, and if you were approved, you was able to put the phone on Motorola's credit and get the phone at $25 a month for 24 months or 12 months, for whatever you were approved for. The interest rate was pretty decent. No interest for that term as long as your bill was paid on time every month. And then uh, that was probably one of the best things in the world. So there was no money out of my pocket up front for this phone. So again, you rock, Motorola. If you can continue stuff like that in the future, that would be awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't. If you agree on a lot of things that I said, comment. Please like, subscribe. So for future videos regarding stuff, and there's anything that you guys want to see regarding this phone, please let me know in the video. Also, in the future, I'm going to be doing my top 5 games, Android games, that's going to be played on this phone. So stay tuned for that as well. And just hit that subscribe button. Just tell your friends, tell everybody you know about this channel. I got a whole lot of things planned, a whole lot more things to come. And I hope you guys enjoy this channel and stay a part of this whole thing. So that way, anything that comes out or anything that I can get my hands on that I feel is worthy for this channel, I bring to you guys. Also, stay tuned for more PlayStation 4 gameplay videos. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.